Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel. This will be a reading for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, having a look to see what cards come up for you for the month of Jan. Now, if you're not familiar with the way I do things, I do provide an extended version every month. So if you're interested in the extended and the general one resonates, you're more than welcome to check that out. The link to that one will be below in the show more section. Let's jump into it and see what comes up for Gemini for January. Gemini. Okay, quite an action-packed month, I feel, for a lot of you gems. Let's start off with the Ace of Wands. Now, aces often bring brand new chapters into our lives. So I feel for a lot of you, there's a new beginning in one aspect of your life. Now, for three of the cards to be wand cards, 3 out of the 6, it could indicate a fire sign coming in around you, or a fire sign that's going to start a brand new chapter with you somehow. So it might be a new friend. You have the sign of an Aquarius as well. So but back to the fire signs, it could be an Aries, a Sagittarius, or Leo that's coming in around you, offering you friendship, perhaps offering you love and things of that nature. So that sign could be coming up, but it's also quite an opportunistic time to take action. You know, you've got a lot of energy and momentum around you here with that beautiful ace. So I feel for a lot of you, this could be a new exercise regime. This could be a new working situation, could even be a new living situation. Or it's almost like you're going to be on some sort of momentum in terms of travel or exploration, even potentially living abroad or living elsewhere. That's also an opportunity here, but wands can often represent lust and passion too. So finding a new passion, finding a new hobby, or even a new lust attraction could be coming your way here, Gemini. So someone that's really going to tickle your fancy here, someone that's going to distract you, I think, from the most part. But it is the hand of God, so I like to believe it's a destined opportunity, or it's a destined person coming in. And whatever it is they're offering you, they're definitely bringing in a lot of excitement with them, okay? Or this opportunity is going to be quite exciting in itself. Now, moving on, you have the 8 of Wands. Again, it speaks about signs, symbols, and synchronicities. So I feel for a lot of you, it's all about steps, okay? You've definitely got a lot of momentum in something here, and if you're wanting to accomplish something, you're going to do so in orderly fashion. It's all about evolution, evolving, and reaching your highest self here. Now, the 8 can also be news and correspondence. You know, potentially people blowing up your phone. It can be a lot of people reaching out. It can be a lot of people wanting to connect or to communicate with you. I definitely feel you're in hot demand this month in Jan, so yay. But I do feel there will be a lot of people reaching out, a lot of people wanting to offer you something here. This is news, this is correspondence, or there could be a lot of communication with foreign lovers, people that you meet overseas, online communications, dating apps, international offers connected to work, creative pursuits, an international following here as well. So that could also be coming up, but again, fire energy. And you can see that it's almost been orchestrated from above. So I feel like this is like a top-down view on something here. Calling the shots, maybe, Gemini. Maybe you'll be calling the shots in a lot of things. But I do feel like what's meant to be and who's meant to connect and reach out will. Because you've got that strong notion of destiny here, which is emphasized with the star card. The stars aligning for you. Can also be Aquarian energy. Now, Aquarian energy, if you're not dealing with an Aquarius, or you're not destined to meet an Aquarius this month, to come into Aquarian energy, it's really a confident energy. It's very self-aware. It's very intelligent, and it's very, very attractive, okay? So I feel like you're attracting a lot of attention. You're in hot demand. Again, something with the online realm, so media, film, social media, putting yourself out there creatively, launching something. There's people that are going to see your work as star quality, or are going to see you as a star. So whether this is audiences, whether this is agents, whether this is secret admirers, but I feel like you're producing star quality here. Now, the star can also be healing in a situation. So for some of you, I definitely feel you might be in a period of healing this month. Healing from heartbreak, healing from breakups, healing from losses, healing from traumatic events. The water moving from the cups here is ritualistic. It's purification. So I feel like you're ridding yourself of something that is no longer working for you. You've got 3 eights. So I feel like there's a lot of abundance coming your way. Now I want to mention here the number here is 17, which makes 1 and 7, which make 8. So technically you have 4 eights. This is very, very powerful, and this is abundance. To have 4 eights around you in relationships, career, spirituality, in all aspects of life, maybe even health, this is very, very auspicious. And I feel like abundance is coming your way in a lot of different areas of your life. I definitely feel like the stars are aligning and you're going to regain momentum. It's also inspiration here with the star card, but could definitely speak of destiny, destined love connections, serendipity, meeting someone that's supposed to be a massive chapter in your life. That could also be the case, but healing. It could also be healing and closure, and someone wanting to come in and offer you healing or closure, or someone who wants to mend something. Maybe they want to reach out and rekindle things with you once again here, Gemini. And a part of you could be a little bit fearful. You have the 8 of Swords, which is, I feel like that's your anxious side coming out here. And I feel like with the 8 of Swords, we're going into something unbeknownst to us, how much it's going to matter or how much it's going to change or transform our lives. The fact that that 8 of Swords comes up can speak of something that you're either not seeing yet, and it could involve this new chapter, or something you're choosing not to see. But it's putting yourself in a precarious situation. She can still move technically, but she chooses to stay there unnoticed and just, it's almost like she's bound to a moment here. So I feel like you're tying yourself to something. You might be free to let go of that thing. You might be free to move on. People might be telling you to move on, but I feel like you've tied yourself to something. I don't know if this is a new job or a career path or a goal, but there's anxiousness, possibly even anticipation connected to that here, Gems. So for a lot of you, there is something here that you've tied yourself to. And maybe it's a good thing. Maybe you needed that new chapter. Maybe you needed those new goals, new focuses, working on yourself, building on skills. Maybe you need that distraction. But for others, it could be confusion about communication. Swords is all about mentality, attitude, communication. For some of you, you're stuck in a rut. And I don't know if it's because of someone you've communicated with, someone you've ended contact with, someone who hasn't given much in return. They haven't responded maybe to your messages, but you could be confined to that energy. So it's quite a stressful situation because you don't know what's ahead. It's almost like you can't see your vision. You can't see the future. You can't see how the situation is going to improve itself, because I feel it's something to do with communication being at a standstill or not being returned to you. So maybe that has you caught up in that sort of anticipation here. I do want to say expect the unexpected. If you're waiting to hear from someone, it could be, the cards could be indicating that this is an opportunistic time where that person could reach out, okay? Reaching out and grabbing that wand here. It's sitting above. The wand is initiative, and it almost looks like the number 1. But it's taking control of something, and then you see the vegetation, so there's growth. There's something that's going to sprout. So I feel like if you've given up on something or something to do with communication, you don't feel like you're going to hear back from that person that interviewed you, or the person that you've broken up with, or someone that you've lost contact with, a friend you've had a falling out with, you might be pleasantly surprised with the way things worked out or will work out, because healing or to remedy a situation is on someone's mind. If it's not on yours, and it's on someone else's mind. So there is a capability here that person or something could definitely reach out. So don't get too caught up in your own thoughts and try not to overthink too much. Make sure you're doing things that give you inspiration and make you feel free and able. So getting out there, exercising, learning a new language, you like to stimulate your mind. Maybe that's something you might want to do. And you might have these foreign influences around you. 2 of Wands is here. Foreign influences, languages, international cuisine, putting your work out there to the world, doing a bit of travel, planning some traveling, whether that traveling is from 5 months from now, or in the near future, or in the distant future even. You might be very, it might be very rewarding and liberating for you to start making those plans, because it's very important that you have something to look forward to, Gemini. But look, that Two of Wands can be coming in, someone foreign, okay, a foreign lover. An online connection might be formed. Two of Wands is also about making a decision, an important decision, one that could impact destiny, absolutely. You might be choosing between two different people, two different loves. You might be choosing between communicating with someone and working on yourself and pulling away. So an important decision I often associate with that Two of Wands here. Should you stay or should you go? Leave the comfort zone. You know, he doesn't look like he's left his castle walls, but he's yearning for adventure. He's yearning for something new. So there could be some sort of internal shift this month, and you feel like you want to get out of your comfort zone. Maybe you want to try new things. Maybe you want to give someone a chance that you never normally would. But it's really leaving the confines of your castle wall and getting out there and experiencing new things. And I think these new experiences and adventures are definitely coming to you this month in January. For some of you, there might be an earth sign here, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, who's very dedicated or committed to you. It could also be working on the self and increasing your repertoire, your skills, your finances. A lot of focus and attention on career or money-making opportunities. I definitely feel if you've got something creative that could definitely take off and be received quite well, could generate you quite a bit of money or be a lucrative venture. Could even be an overseas investment, for example. So that could also be coming up. The Eight of Pentacles is working on the self, though, I feel, for the most part, working on your endeavors. But you're very dedicated to something here, whether this is dedicated to self-growth, dedicated to another person. You need to understand that whatever it is that you're so focused and dedicated on, there has to be a higher purpose or a higher meaning to this. There must be a reason why this means so much to you. There's a lot more depth, okay? You can see the lake or the pond. It's symbolic of depth, essentially. And she's feeding it with that water. She's pouring the water to... She's adding to. So something is becoming deeper. Something is becoming much more emotionally fueled, much more rewarding. Your passions are being enlivened, or emotions are running very, very deep because of that focus. So pay attention to what's really got you distracted, or what's really has your attention this month in January, because it could prove to be something quite wonderful here, gems. But look, I will leave your reading at that and continue with your extended, the link to which will be available below. Thank you again for watching. Please don't forget to leave behind a like or a subscribe. That would be very much welcomed and appreciated. Otherwise, take care, gems. All the best, and bye for now.